Be not mistaken. Listen to me and listen carefully. Whatever you want to call these people, I call them the shadow government. This group, this radical left, this group want to destroy, to repeal, to abrogate, to implode the Second Amendment. More than anything else, it wants to destroy the Second Amendment to the Constitution of the United States. Do not listen to anybody else. Do not think that, oh, that's an exaggeration. Do not think this is an exaggeration. But I want you to just think about this very, very carefully. Everything that you are hearing, every single thing that you are hearing, involving the New Mexico governor, or assault weapons, or cop killing bullets, or bump stocks, whatever. It is to destroy the Second Amendment, to destroy your ability to use and to avail yourself of a constitutional right, to destroy, to remove, abrogate, ablate your constitutional rights. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. It's not what you think. It's not why you think, but let me tell you why. But first and foremost, let me ask you this. Let me ask you to continue. I should say thank you for following me, following us, for liking the videos, for subscribing to the channel, to hitting that little bell. And most important, I want to ask you to avail yourself of something you are going to need come hell or high water, because let me tell you something, when your ability to protect yourself is completely removed by this radical left subversive group, and the word goes out to all of the miscreants and all of the terrible people out there that it's open season on this country, that it's open season, let me tell you something. And listen to me. Listen to me carefully. You are going to see a level of savagery, of primitive, kind of Hunger Games lunacy that you can't imagine, because you have never been in a situation where you have not had access to stores, to food stores, for weeks, months, 3 months. No, it's impossible. You're going to say that couldn't be. Tell me today what is and is not possible. Go to preparewithlionel.com. I don't want to say these words, but I will before it is too late. Preparewithlionel.com. And I want you to listen to me. And I want you to listen very, 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 very carefully. This is not a joke. This is not an exaggeration. This is real. This is true. This is happening. Go to Prepare with Lionel right now. Preparewithlionel.com and save $200 off a 3-month emergency food kit. 25-year shelf life, 21 varieties, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything you can imagine. 120 pounds of food in stackable, durable, waterproof buckets. Preparewithlionel.com. That's it. You're wise. You're wise. Now, the reason why these people want to destroy, you through your Second Amendment is not because they necessarily want to allow the ability for rogue governments to come in and to grab you and to have their military might overwhelm you. That's not why they want to do that. That's what people think. In fact, it was always interesting that the weapons they always wanted to seize and always wanted to prohibit were those weapons that were responsible, or that are necessary for you to combat and fight an army. That's what I want to know. You see, it's not that. That's what we always think. Well, the reason they want to go after assault weapons is because obviously when their black helicopter troops go through the streets, the thing they're going to worry about is a citizenry that is able to repel them with like weaponry. That's not it. That's not it. The reason is simple. They just want to destroy everything. They want to destroy the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment of due process. Ask, oh my God, ask President Trump. Eighth Amendment, cruel and unusual punishment. Ask the January 6th folks. Sixth Amendment, right to counsel, speedy trial. And speaking of double jeopardy, how about the fact that they're basically charging Trump with kind of the same stuff in various tribunals, which pretty much involve the same imaginary stuff? No, they want to destroy everything. There are groups assigned. There are people assigned. People. Groups of people. People. Teams. Scholars. Lefty rejects. Radical scholars. Radical whatever. For example, have you heard about the critical legal studies, folks? These are the crits. They're the precursors to the critical race theory, folks. Critical legal studies are going to be bringing you more and more restorative justice, but you'll hear about that later. But they're there, and they've been waiting to unleash this. No. The shadow government wants to destroy your ability to repel tyranny and to also just screw everything up, to destroy everything. Everything. Do you understand that? It wants to destroy everything. It's very simple. I mean, there's no what else do you hold true? Freedom of speech? That. The ability to object? Shut that down. The ability to maybe question biomedical tyranny, biomedical martial law? Shut that down. The ability to share it? Shut that down. The ability to say something which somebody has deemed to be misinformation or disinformation? Shut that down. It's there's nothing really personal, but it is. But the Second Amendment is, and by the way, this New Mexican governor, they just picked her. They picked her the way they picked Eric Adams, the way they picked Kathy Hochul from New York, the way they picked Lori Lightfoot and Muriel Bowser. They bring these people, they set them up, and then they abandon them. They abandon them. You understand what I'm saying? They abandon them. This is the most important thing I can tell you. This is the most important, the most critical, the most absolutely, I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the word is. I don't know how to say this. I don't know what way there is to phrase this. I don't know what best there is. But I am telling you, and listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. This is the fight of our life. And as soon as this statute or this provision, this law is dealt with, overruled, there'll be another one. And another one in which we'll take the original ruling and fine tune it just a little bit. So they'll say, well, we're trying to comply. We're going to use public health, or we're going to be using products liability, or we're going to be using something to just shut the gun buying public, the sports weapon. Doesn't matter. Just to show you we're here and we're going after everything. We're going to go after your genders, your kids, your families, your faith, your freedom, your right to travel, your gasoline engines, your hunting. We'll find hunting problematic. We'll make e-bugs. We'll take your shorelines. We'll take everything. Your ability to go unencumbered, free, whatever it is that you enjoy, whatever it is that you connect with the notion of freedom, we will destroy that. We're coming after you. We're coming after your freedom. We're coming after that which makes you feel good. That's what it's about. Think I'm exaggerating? Okay. You'll see. Oh, look at this. More noise. My friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a great and glorious day. Please let me also ask you to, again, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it immensely. Don't forget our great sponsor, I keep saying mine. Preparewithlionel.com. 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 Save $200 off a 3-month emergency food kit. And whatever you do, dear friends, I ask you right now to comment as you see fit.